We talk of this inflows of foreign funds. Is that sustainable going forward?
When you look at the cost of this foreign huge inflow, you notice that first of all, certainly it comes from the fact that the MSCI index rebalancing during the end of last month. However, when you look at the continuity of this foreign inflow, it actually starts from a few months earlier, and it has been quite consistent that the foreign investor has been investing more in Thailand. There are many reasons. The first of all, now our economic situation has been very strong. The debt to the GDP level is low, foreign debt is low, inflation is low, low unemployment rate, and you see that the government now has set up all the member, and you see that the member are actually quite consistent to the people who used to work during the past 5 years. So the policy that try to stimulate the economy will be maintained.
In terms of inflows, it's among the highest in Asia, second only to China. Is that pace of inflows sustainable?
I would say that it is two things. First thing is the one big reaction of the change. The weight change has been quite significantly. It's roughly almost 1% of the weight that increasing in Thailand in the MSCI index component. The other thing would be the continuing increase in the weight due to the fact that more company has been added to the index like that. And the third reason that's going to be very important is that how company in Thailand has been performing comparing to our peer country. So these are the main reasons that I certainly believe that it will increase the interest of the investor in Thailand.
Khun Pakorn, there's a sense that perhaps investors are not factoring in the risks, because when you take a look at the volatility, it does not reflect, I guess, greater volatility going forward. Is there a risk that there could be great disappointment?
I would say that nowadays volatility has been increasing due to the fact that external variable has been so unpredictable. You never forecast or expect that there are going to be this type of so many factors that influence the economy globally and locally. For example, like the China-US conflict, like the political event, like the commodity price, like the disruption of the technology. So I would say that investors at the moment must realize that in a world today, there are a lot of more volatility.
When we last spoke, you were upbeat about the pipeline of IPOs in Thailand. What's your view now, 6 months into the year?
When you look back already for 5 years, Thailand has been very good in attracting the new IPO. Each year, on average, we attract roughly $7 billion, the largest amount in Southeast Asia. And this year, even after the good news that now we have a new government and who are going to support and maintain the incentive policy that will stimulate the economy, I strongly believe that we will have a good pipeline this year and next year.
You talk about the new government. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha gave a speech this morning. He talks about how stability has returned to the country and he's upbeat about growth. Do you share the view?
Certainly, when you have a government from the elected people, I would say that that certainly enforce in additional to the policy that they have, that now they want to do the pro-economy, promoting the economy, and now they have the foundation that they can build up in the future. So I strongly believe that Thailand would certainly continue to grow at this sustainable level.
Is the strong baht a risk to the Thai economy? It, of course, has been driven by the inflows of foreign funds.
Pro and con on the strong baht. Strong baht actually the cause of the strong economy. The reason from the strong economy, and the effect from the attractiveness of the Thai capital market. So I would say that in the long run, the Thai baht would certainly reflect and adapt to the strength of the economy.
How confident are you that the global economy can resist a recession?
This is a good question. Actually, there are many scenarios that can happen from now, which we really don't know. The important thing that we should consider at the moment would be how would you cope with all the outcome of each scenario. And I would say that at the moment, Thai listed company has been doing very well. When you look at that debt to the equity level, they are very low. The debt in Thailand is very low. So I would say that with the debt level that is low and the performance of the Thai company, so I think they would be doing okay to adapt to the new global climate.